Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
And whichever team wins this match here tonight can absolutely make an argument for being one of WWE's top teams.
Harsh impact. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Lariat. You gotta believe this one's over.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed, and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they developed into a top tag team.
I got right to the gut.
I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
It was really unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team. We saw them improve every week and conquer a variety of opponents. To see the Swiss Cyborg and Celtic Warrior go from unwilling partners to WWE Raw Tag Team Champions was truly impressive. During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2-out-of-3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2-out-of-3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
What a stomp. Good grief.
The 2-out-of-3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in a 2-out-of-3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at one fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss Cyborg. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down, and the third fall.
We know what's coming here.
In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner locked up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent.
Oh, caught him.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We're officially underway here, and talk about setting a tone. The Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar is starting things off.
All the budding tag teams out there hoping to one day make it to the big stage better be watching this match with a notepad in hand, because you can bet this is going to be a lesson in how it's done.
Brock Lesnar still enters every match as the odds-on favorite.
Yeah, I would never predict a Lesnar loss, Saxton, because you can enter Suplex City, but you will never come out the same.
Boom! Ooh! Triple H looking to end it. Nailed it. And he releases the hold.
I don't think he had it fully locked in.
Big time slam. Vicious. Oof. Not the fall that hurts, it's the sudden stop at the end. Brought in the hard way.
Oh, what a slam. The Rock may be in a bad way here. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
It looks to me like he's really trying to carry this team on his back, which really isn't necessary, considering he has a very capable partner he could tag in here.
Even when he's not scheduled for a match, The Rock can still make WrestleMania history. There's the year he hosted, of course, but his appearances at WrestleMania 31 and 32 were legendary, too.
That's true, Michael. In 2015, The Rock was confronted by Triple H and Stephanie McMahon when he recruited none other than Ronda Rousey to even up the odds in front of a Bay Area crowd. Not far from where the Great One was born. It was amazing.
You brought up The Rock at WrestleMania 31, and forgive me for being less than food. Why celebrate a pair of egotistical movie stars like Rousey and Rock attacking our hard-working bosses, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon?
Because the authorities started it, but The Rock topped it at WrestleMania 32. At the first WrestleMania I ever announced on, The Rock accepted an impromptu match against Rowan and beat the bearded brute in just 6 seconds. A WrestleMania record.
The Rock has an impressive in-ring resume that puts him in the discussion for the greatest WWE superstar of all time. But he's matched with a movie career that cements.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. Yeah, and he seems to have an endless supply of energy.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Scoop slam.
Oh, nasty impact.
What a strike. German after German by Brock.
Can he finish the job?
Michael, Corey, you both discussed The Rock's dominance on the big... Oh, no. Lesnar's about to end this. With an F5.
Bang.
Nice.
Shut it down.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat.
Continuing to punish them. This might be it.
Oh, my.
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Giants, immortals, the undead, warriors, legendary champions, Olympic heroes, they've all...
He's got the shoulders down. And he kicks out.
Not yet.
The Rock turns it around.
And look at front. Corey, something I've observed over the years from this seat is what WWE superstars have learned the hard way. Triple H is always one pedigree away from victory.
Armed with the pedigree, the game has dropped.
Look at this.
Good golly, what a knee.
He's got some fight left in him.
Well, he wouldn't be the great one if he stayed down on that pin.
Rock still got a lot of fight in this match. Rock just barely got out of the way.
So quick.
What a strike.
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
Oh, clothesline. Brock Lesnar starting to teeter. If they want to win this match, he really needs to make a tag soon.
I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish last kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there for the Irish-born superstar.
Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote-unquote committee nonsense cost her girls the match. Once Becky Lynch got Carmella locked in the disarmor, there was nothing for the Staten Island Princess to do but to tap out. And it didn't take long for that to happen.
Well, folks, watching Triple H here, you can't help but marvel at the career he's put together over the last few decades. He's the only man in the world who can be called the King of Kings, and it's not an exaggeration.
This is dangerous right here.
When Brock is feeling it, good luck to you. Michael brought up before that Triple H is called the King of Kings, but when I think about him, I think about the different stages of his career, from the blue blood to the degenerate to the game to the...
Often, when this guy's on, look out.
Oh, man. Shot right to the midsection.
Oh! A knee drop.
Harsh impact.
Big punch finds its mark.
Another great tag team match here tonight. I don't think the tag team scene has ever been hotter here in WWE.
Slammed with authority. Effectively using the knee.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double-team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard. The heart attack from the Hart Foundation. The rocker dropper from the Rockers. Or the doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
Yeah, but it's all about sustaining that effort. Let's hope he can do it.
Oof! Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition, once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end.
It can take a long time for a tag team.
Severe damage being inflicted to the back. Incredible.
Ooh, what impact. Pedigree! Pedigree! Big opportunity here.
And here we go. Triple H with the cover.
Now, that's an impressive tag team victory.
And here's another quick look at those superstars in action in that tag team battle.
These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well.
Here are your winners, Brock Lesnar.
This might be it. Oh, my.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Uh-oh. Duplex.
We're used to seeing Triple H make history in the ring as a competitor, but what we witnessed in August of 2016 was something totally different. The game appeared out of nowhere during the Fatal 4-Way match to crown a new Universal Champion. In one swift move, Triple H's pedigree on Seth Rollins shifted the balance of power.
Oh, the referee better get a hold of things.
Elbow drop. Big time.
Now, look at his aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Tonight, Triple H dropped Seth Rollins with the pedigree, thus handing the WWE Universal Championship to Kevin Owens on a silver platter. Will go down as one of the most shocking events in WWE history.
No one could believe when Triple H appeared on Monday Night Raw in the first place, let alone sending Seth Rollins crashing to the canvas thanks to the pedigree. That one move changed the entire landscape of sports entertainment.
Beautiful technique.
Elbow finds its mark.
Point of the elbow, nailed it.
When a superstar's in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing create separation between them and their opponent. That space,
The Rock is in position.
Spine buster. He's really looking to prove a point here. This is The Rock's chance.
Can he pull it off?
Backdrop suplex.
Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of so they have some space to gather themselves and time to make their way back to the corner.
You're absolutely right, Michael. What's the use of having a tag team partner if you're not able to get to them when you got to tag out of the match? Getting that separation is key in breaking any momentum your opponents could have, maybe the difference between a win and a loss. Maybe even more.
Oh, perfect kick. You gotta believe this one's over.
Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are two-time tag team champions.
They're going to lock it in here. Ooh, oh, right to the spine with the knee.
That was vicious.
And a suplex.
The tag team competition.
He fights his way free.
But how much energy did he exhaust fighting his way out?
Oh, nasty impact.
Now it's Lesnar taking some punishment. Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
Well, it's not dire consequences for him here, which is good. just in case he might want to think about getting his partner in there for a bit.
Incredible impact. German suplex. You guys know what I like most about Brock Lesnar? It's that he lets his actions in the ring do the talking for him.
I wish a lot more people would have a great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Here comes The Rock.
Oh. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Bang! Here we go, back inside the ring.
Some superstars love to talk the talk, as Corey was alluding to. But with Brock Lesnar, it's as if there's no time for talking. He just wants to get in there, get the job done, and leave.
Just like his shirt says, eat, sleep, conquer, repeat. Destruction just comes naturally for the Beast Incarnate.
Nailed it. Big backdrop.
Counter here.
And it's The Rock with the reversal. And the slam. Guys, when The Rock first broke into WWE, he was often referred to as a blue chipper. And given his legendary lineage, it's easy to see why so much was expected from him right from the start.
This is what makes him one of the
Assault on the lower back.
Here's a cover. And he got a near fall out of it.
How'd he do that?
Oh, what a right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Thrust right to the throat. As Byron mentioned, The Rock comes from a long line of successful Samoan superstars, including former WWE Tag Team Champion Rocky Johnson, grandfather High Chief Peter Maivia, both of whom were WWE Hall of Famers.
And with respect to those legends, I'd say it's The Rock and his multiple World Championship reigns and WrestleMania main events.
Oh no, here we go. The Rock's, yes, rock bottom!
This crowd never doubted The Rock's ability to get back in this thing.
A striking blow.
Oh, targeting the stomach.
The Rock has
The Rock with a rock bottom!
But can he follow up here?
what a strike.
Devastating elbow.
Boom! Looks like we got a quarrel brewing.
The ref's got to nip this in the bud.
Here we go. Oh, what impact. He has him right where he wants him.
Oh, caught him. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Pedigree. This one is...
Can he do it here?
A win like that says a lot about a duo.
Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof.
This match wasn't exactly a barn burner, but we can't expect every superstar to be on their A game every time, I guess.
Here are your winners, Brock Lesnar.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
These superstars are about to put on a clinic in tag team competition, guys. That's how good they are.
Brock Lesnar still enters every match as the odds-on favorite.
Yeah, I would never predict a Lesnar loss, Saxton, because you can enter Suplex City, but you will never come out the same.
Lariat.
Oh, what a boot.
Ooh, right to the throat.
Oh, distance there.
Oof. Nailed it. What a strike. Power slam.
Harsh impact. That's how you wear down your opponent.
Boom. Here we go. Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
And that's it. This one is over. And here's another look at what made that match so special.
Here are your winners, Brock Lesnar.
When it comes to great rivalries, Byron, I know you have Brock Lesnar versus John Cena high on your list.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. For me, it's hard to top their battle at Extreme Rules 2012. Just the overall intensity during that match was off the charts, as Cena took a beating, but eked out a close shoulders down
For the win! What a clothesline! Ouch! Plenty of fight left.
Brock Lesnar laughs in the face of pain. Exhibit A right there.
Ooh, what impact!
You gotta believe this one's over.
Ooh, a cheap shot right above the eye.
Ooh-wee. Now it's Lesnar taking some punishment. But we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
The beauty of tag team competition is that he doesn't need to take the entire brunt of the opposition's attack. Though the thought of making a tag doesn't necessarily appear to be on his mind right now.
Belly to back suplex. This might be it.
Oh, my.
Elbow drop.
Right to the heart.
Clothesline. You know, guys, when Brock Lesnar came into WWE in 2002, he was immediately dubbed the next big thing. And I think it's safe to say that that moniker was pretty accurate. Boom, right in the button.
He wants to do this in the ring.
Vertical suplex.
Nice. This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition.
Absolutely not.
The next big thing was an accurate assessment of Lesnar, as Michael was saying, but truth be told, he didn't need a catchy nickname. Everybody could already see how dangerous he was.
Yeah, especially Matt and Jeff Hardy, who Lesnar completely decimated at the same time in his earliest matches. I don't think they've ever truly woken from that.
Beautiful technique. Thunderous slam.
Shot block!
Sharp knee.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Brock Lesnar is looking to fly.
Boom, what impact. Ooh. Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque. Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, the New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold. Guys, when The Rock first broke into WWE, he was often referred to as a blue chipper. And given his legendary lineage, it's easy to see why so much was expected from him right from the start.
And Lesnar powers out.
The beast won't stay down.
As Byron mentioned, The Rock comes from a long line of successful Samoan superstars, including former WWE Tag Team Champion Rocky Johnson, grandfather High Chief Peter Maivia, both of whom are WWE Hall of Famers.
And with respect to those legends, I'd say it's The Rock and his multiple World Championship reigns and WrestleMania main events who shine the brightest.
Unfortunately, Corey, I can tell you firsthand that Brock Lesnar is among the most unpredictable superstars on the roster today. You just never know when he's going to snap.
When you say firsthand, Cole, I assume you're referring to one of the greatest moments in Raw history when Lesnar F5'd you in the middle of the ring.
And I lost my shoe.
He's really taking over this match now.
Not for nothing, Corey, but you describing Lesnar's 2015 attack on Michael as one of the greatest Raw moments is a little disrespectful.
No, it's not, because you took over play-by-play, and at the end of that, I sounded like Gordon Soley.
Yeah, and if you think that's disrespectful, Saxton, just wait till you hear how I describe it when Lesnar finally comes over here and destroys you.
Don't wish that upon me.
Yeah, and he seems to have an endless supply of energy.
Oh, nasty impact.
Back elbow.
Gee, did you see that?
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
In addition to owning one of the most impressive championship resumes, Byron, we should also mention that Brock Lesnar has a Royal Rumble match to his credit.
You're absolutely right, Michael. In 2003, Lesnar last eliminated The Undertaker to forever etch his name in history as a Royal Rumble match victor.
Oh, what a splash. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Ooh. What a strike. More on Brock Lesnar's dominant 2003. Not only did he win the Royal Rumble that year, but Corey, he went on to capture the WWE Championship twice as well.
And he held the championship for more than 270 days. If that's not an impressive year.
Shoulders are down. Harsh impact.
Clothesline. Oh, my goodness. Crushing it.
Oh, debilitating elbow drop.
Oh, man. Backbreaker. Nailed it. Oh, a knee.
Lights out.
The referee goes down hard.
What a win.
Oh, you cannot take your eyes off him for a second.
Really? Took him out at the knee. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron. Big elbow.
John Cena is starting to take some deep breaths in there, but he's not appearing too worse for wear, at least not yet anyway.
It might be time for him to recharge that battery. All he has to do is get to his corner and make the tag.
John Cena is perhaps the most dominant competitor in WWE history. Is there any strategy that can work against Big Match John?
When you compete at the level that Cena has, for as long as he has, injuries pop up. Nothing chronic, but he's definitely got a few target areas that an opponent should look out for.
This is the Cena that's just about unstoppable.
You gotta believe this one's over. Boom, what impact. We discussed John Cena's injuries earlier. And Byron, I'm wondering.
And we have our winners.
Now's a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last matchup.
Almost forgot about this one. He ain't playing here.
Here are your winners.
When it comes to great rivalries, Byron, I know you have Brock Lesnar versus John Cena high on your list.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. For me, it's hard to top a battle at Extreme Rules 2012. Just the overall intensity during that match was off the charts as Cena took a beating, but eked out a close victory against the Beast Incarnate.
Guys, the tag team scene in WWE right now is so impressive, and these two tandems are a lot of the reason why.
As Byron mentioned, Cena did indeed defeat Lesnar in Brock's first match back in WWE after 8 years away. But Lesnar got his revenge, and then some, at SummerSlam 2 years later.
Oh, yeah, it was on that night that we truly were introduced to Suplex City as Brock hit 16 suplexes en route to decimating Cena for the WWE Championship.
Ooh, what impact. Using the elbow as a weapon.
Beautiful technique. Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, right to the back. It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
There's no way a hold like that is going to take Cena out.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
What a forearm. Oh, damage to the body. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Boom. Boom, what impact. Shoulder right in the midsection.
What should John Cena try to do differently at this stage to remain viable? Guys, he's going to have to turn things around quickly if he wants to win this thing.
Man, this is as one-sided an affair as you will ever see. If he goes on to lose this match,
They did it.
This is exactly how he drew this one up.
What a stomp.
good grief.
Beautiful technique.
He is eccentric, and he's like no other superstar to enter a WWE ring. The resident artist around here, this is Shinsuke Nakamura.
Byron, you okay? Why are your hands shaking like that?
I'm just excited.
And all 6 of these superstars are looking to prove something here tonight, guys.
I asked Shinsuke Nakamura, what exactly does King of Strong Style mean? And he just said, hitting people hard.
Well, you're an idiot, Saxton, and you suck at journalism. You could watch Shinsuke in the ring and figure that out on yourself. Big slam.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Vicious attack. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. This hurts. Oh. A striking blow. Axe handle finds the mark. What a strike. Right on the mark. Ooh. Nailed it. DDT. Straight punch. Nothing fancy. Bang. Oh, nasty impact.
Ooh, that kick could be a game changer.
Tackles. Ruthless. Oh, right to the skull. This might be it.
Oh, my. Harsh impact.
Strowman is feeling it right here.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. John Cena is one of the greatest in-ring performers in WWE history, but he's no slouch on the microphone either. Whether he's rapping insults or dealing out harsh truths, Cena can be an intimidating presence when he speaks to the WWE Universe.
Well, that'll do some serious damage.
Ooh, what impact. You gotta believe this one's over. Ooh.
The head scissors are fine.
Oh, man, that's just nasty.
Byron, you spoke before about John Cena's verbal acumen matching his wrestling skills, and we've seen that in practice a lot lately. His in-ring battle with Roman Reigns was accentuated by Cena shooting straight about Reigns' failings.
Gentlemen, I think the biggest feather in Cena's speaking cap is that he got the WWE Universe to boo The Undertaker by repeatedly calling out the dead man ahead of WrestleMania. Now that is microphone mastery.
This is an incredible performance being put on by Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, what impact!
The great 6-man battle royal was the number 30 over-the-top rope challenge on Monday Night Raw back in 2004. The WWE Universe saw Goldberg, Mark Henry, Rob Van Dam, Chris Jericho, Randy Orton, and Booker T battle it out to see who would be the last superstar standing and earn the coveted 30th entrance spot for that year's Royal Rumble match.
Vicious strike. Big punch finds its mark.
Byron, you took us back in time with the number 30 over the top rope challenge on Raw. The thing about that battle royal that is so memorable to me is the way Goldberg dominated the match early on. Goldberg was the last superstar to enter the ring and just started dropping his opponents. One by one, superstars were eliminated, the first being Rob Van Dam, followed by Booker T.
And just like that, they were down to 4 superstars, Michael. You saw how resourceful Chris Jericho and Randy Orton were to survive against the super heavyweights like Goldberg and Mark Henry. Y2J did get eliminated after Mark Henry was gone. It came down to Randy Orton.
Seth Rollins.
One of the...
super kick!
Can he finish the job? One of the greatest strikers in the game right now.
Victory is on the horizon.
Well, the architect is rolling now.
Caught him with a big boot. On the mark. Harsh impact.
What a slam. Impactful. Will jar your spine. Beautiful technique.
The 6-man battle royal on SmackDown was an exciting time. Corey, just to help put things in perspective, WWE officials had to order the ring to be reinforced for this matchup because between the 6 superstars, there was more than 3/4 of a ton of humanity in the ring. That was not more obvious than when Big Show battled Umaga and the Great Khali.
One by one, the field cleared. The WWE Universe became unglued when Jeff Hardy eliminated the Big Show with a Hurricane Rana over the top rope. With the Great Khali down, the charismatic Enigma followed that with a Swanton Bomb. But Khali's size and strength were too much, and the Giant eliminated Jeff Hardy to become the #1 contender for the WWE Championship.
He's always had great stamina. See if it lasts here.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What a clothesline! Ouch! What a stomp!
Good grief.
Oh, what a forearm!
That was dirty.
Michinoku driver! Absolutely planted. Oh my goodness! Ring rattling! Neck breaker! Enziguri! Right on the mark. Shoulder
Shoulder tackle. Boom. Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Forearm right to the jaw. Stunned him.
What a strike. Oh, nailed it.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Oh, continuing to punish them.
Roman Reigns just too fast for him. And look at the quickness by Cena.
He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
Are you kidding me?
There is no toppling the Roman Empire tonight. This is exactly what Roman Reigns needed.
All the momentum on the side of Reigns.
If Rollins can keep his emotions in check, he can figure out a way to take this.
Wow, what impact.
Oh, nasty impact. This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition.
Absolutely not.
Drop kick. It's the mark.
Seth Rollins.
Bam! Warm up the bus. This one is over.
Roman Reigns' chances just went from bad to worse.
Oh, my God. He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
Tremendous ring presence from the apron. This might be it.
Oh, my.
What a punch. Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
Ooh, what impact.
Oh, right to the side of the face.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get
What a decisive victory for Roman Reigns. Just incredible. We've got some time to take another look at some of the highlights from that one.
Man, oh, man. Look at that. Oh, I can't believe this. Look at him go. He really put on a great show.
Here is your winner.
Okay, folks, here we go. This battle royal is underway.
If it was me, I'd start this thing by going right after the biggest competitor, then worry about the rest of the team.
The monster among men doesn't ask for permission nor ask for forgiveness. He simply destroys whatever lays in his path.
Braun Strowman is a Leviathan, Saxton, and sports entertainment has never experienced brute force like this from one human being. Oh, cheap shot right above the eye.
This might be it.
Oh, my. You gotta believe this one's over.
Boom, right in the button.
Ooh, what impact. Big elbow.
Nailed it. Back suplex.
Ooh.
Very nice.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oof. Kick. Shoulder right to the midsection.
Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex. Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
What a strike. Boom, what impact. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
What a strike. Right on the mark.
Harsh impact. Kick. Shoulder right to the midsection. Back breaker. Braun Strowman faltering some. We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fight left in him.
The good news for him is that everybody gets at least a little beat up in a battle royal. That's just the nature of the beast.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point, but that can obviously all change here.
Even when he's not scheduled for a match, The Rock can still make WrestleMania history. There's the year he hosted, of course, but his appearances at WrestleMania 31 and 32 were legendary, too.
That's true, Michael. In 2015, The Rock was confronted by Triple H and Stephanie McMahon when he recruited none other than Ronda Rousey to even up the odds in front. A Bay Area crowd, not far from where the Great One was born. It was amazing.
Dude, you brought up The Rock at WrestleMania 31, and forgive me for being less enthused. Why celebrate a pair of egotistical movie stars like Rousey and Rock attacking our hard-working bosses, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon?
Because the authorities started it, but The Rock topped it at WrestleMania 32.
The monster among men picks his opponent up.
When I think of a six-man battle royal, I often think of how different the strategy is for a superstar who's competing in it. Yes, the objective is the same, to be the last person standing in the ring, but there are only 6 superstars. None of them hide among the trees, so to speak, as well as the battle royals with 20, 30, or 40 superstars.
Man, what a slam. Byron, you made a great point earlier. When talking about the different strategy a superstar needs to employ in a 6-man battle royal as opposed to a battle royal with a much larger number of participants. In a 6-man battle royal, a superstar has to be ready for anything right away and can't expect any time to catch their breath.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide in a 6-man battle royal. Action's coming right to your door at every turn, and a superstar must be ready to eliminate an opponent at any time. They also must be able to defend against an elimination attempt at any time.
I wonder if John Cena knew his career would change forever when he put on a rapper costume for SmackDown's Halloween party in 2002. But he showed he can spit rhymes, and it worked to get the attention of his opponents. So the Doctor of Thugonomics was born.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Whoa, Strowman dodged that one.
Byron brought up Cena's study of thugonomics. Even though he had early success showing ruthless aggression, Cena had hit a rough patch and was in real danger of getting lost in the fold before he discovered his affinity for rap.
In the years that followed, Cena very effectively used his impressive rhymes to rile up enemies, ascend to the main event, and win championships.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
The WWE has many defined eras and athletes who were the face of the company during that time. Bret Hart during the New Generation, Steve Austin in the Attitude Era. The current era, however, is all John Cena's. He truly is the face of this company. Flatliner.
Oh, man, face first.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad. Watch this here.
Michael, you call John Cena the face of the WWE, and I don't think anyone can doubt that. He's got a record number of world titles and has main evented some of the biggest WrestleManias in history.
Yeah, some people love him, some people hate him, but you cannot discount how John Cena has defined the WWE over the last decade and a half. When he hangs up those jean shorts for good, it makes a strong case for the greatest of all time.
And Braun Strowman's definitely doing what he can to get the psychological edge.
It's important to remember, as with any WWE Battle Royal, that a superstar is eliminated when they go over the top rope and both feet touch the floor. Six-man Battle Royals have been used over the years to determine everything from who the #1 contender is for a WWE Championship to who will be a certain entry number in the Royal Rumble match.
What does John Cena have to do at this point to stay in the match?
Six-man battle royals have made for some exciting moments on both Raw and SmackDown. To your point earlier, Corey, it's important to superstars to remember that just because there are a fewer number of competitors in this battle royal, the rules for elimination and thus for victory are the same.
Oh, they're exactly the same, Michael. And here's something else that's the same as a traditional 20, 30, or 40-person battle royal: the dangers. The Battle Royal remains one of the most dangerous types of matches in sports entertainment today. The superstar needs to look over both shoulders at all times. And look at the quickness by Cena.
Oh, no, we've got a problem here, guys.
No kidding. Who knows what will happen next?
I don't know about you guys, but it looks to me like these superstars are on their last legs here.
Strowman is taking no prisoners right here. It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Drop kick.
Beautiful.
And here's the monster among men. Corey, look at the power.
Hellacious power slam.
That has got to be it.
Braun Strowman gets the win.
Great match. Let's take another look at what makes the six-man battle royal such a unique and brutal event.
Every single minute of this one was memorable.
Here is your winner, Braun Strowman.
Wow. Aside from Saxton's commentary, this has all the makings of an epic match.
John Cena is one of WWE's longest tenured veterans, but he's still got plenty left in the tank.
I agree with you, Byron. There's a reason they call the guy Big Match John.
It's a tough spot to find yourself in, that's for sure.
But if anybody could break free from this, it's this superstar right here.
Uh-oh. Setting him up.
Uh-oh.
Neckbreaker.
Oh, nasty impact.
And that's how a superstar takes advantage of their ring position.
Such a high ring IQ.
Boom! What a forearm. Looks like trouble here, Byron.
I don't know. I guess that all depends on who you're rooting for.
Beautiful technique.
Seated running knee strike.
That is going to hurt.
Seth Rollins in some trouble here, but it's going to take a lot more than that to stop him here tonight.
This is certainly trending in the wrong direction for him, guys. He's going to have to get it together if he wants to win this Battle Royal.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
Oh, nice belly to back.
That could be a game changer.
Seth Rollins finds a way out.
Thunderous slam.
John Cena's starting to take some deep breaths in there. Don't be surprised if he shrugs it off and comes back more motivated than ever.
I don't know where his head is right now, guys, but it doesn't seem to be focused on winning this battle royal.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now.
John Cena with a nice reversal.
And Seth Rollins goes down.
Definitely not where you want to be right now.
Gotta find a way to get out of this, Michael.
Will tear the features clean off your face. Nailed it.
Very difficult position to be in right now.
Yeah, situations like this usually don't end very pleasantly.
I don't know how I feel about Seth Rollins lately, guys. Seth wanted to be great. He wanted to be the man, and he had no reservations in how he achieved that. But now, it looks like he's lost some of that edge.
Oh, man, what a driver. You gotta believe this one's over.
Seth Rollins in a very difficult spot here.
He's always up for a challenge, and tonight is no different.
He's absorbed a lot of punishment so far, guys, but getting him over the ropes into the arena floor will be no easy task. I can assure you of that.
Corey, I would have to disagree with the notion that Seth has lost his edge. Rollins still wants to be great and still wants to be the man, but now he is doing it face to face.
Look, the biggest difference between the Seth of the past and the Seth now is that he's not stabbing people in the back. He's atoning for his sins and confronting the competition head on.
Tremendous ring presence from the apron.
It's important to remember, as with any WWE Battle Royal, that a superstar is eliminated when they go over the top rope and both feet touch the floor. Six-man Battle Royals have been used over the years to determine everything from who the #1 contender is for WWE Championships to who will be a...
Bueno, gente, llegando a la hora. Acuérdense de darle like, suscribirse, darle a la campanita y seguirnos por TikTok como CracksBNZ. Un saludo para quién?
Para Sara Sala. Espero que haya visto este video.
Chao y hasta la próxima.